As now Tropical Storm Idalia makes its way toward Savannah, state and federal officials have started coordinating a response.
And we know that today President Biden called Governor Kemp to express the federal government's full support. 11 Live's Bobeth Yates is joining us live from FEMA's Regional Response Coordination Center with the plan for the storm's aftermath. Bobeth?
Well, Faith, staff here at FEMA says it's all hands on deck, and they are monitoring every aspect of the storm so that if they are needed, they can assist. And on the state level, Governor Kemp says they are doing the same.
Been a heavy impact in South Georgia with heavy rainfall and heavy winds.
During a Georgia Emergency Management Agency briefing, Governor Kemp laid out the impacts being felt across the state.
On our private sector utility partners, we got about 61,000 without power right now that we know of. We had multiple counties in the affected area that are seeing winds in the 70 to 80 mile per hour and some gust up to 90. We know by radar it looks like we may potentially have in some areas 9 to 10 inches of rain.
To prepare, all local emergency management sectors in the affected counties have mobilized. Shelters are open, crews are in strategic places and ready to clear down trees and even perform search and rescue.
We've got pre-positioned assets all over the state. That includes State Patrol, DNR, Forestry Commission, Georgia Guard. We're ready. Air assets, drones, search and rescue teams. We have tarps, MREs, waters, all the things that you would think that would be needed in a time like this.
And as the state prepares, so is the federal government. FEMA opening up its Regional Response Coordination Center to provide assistance when needed.
We can augment any of those state actions which they feel that have exceeded their capabilities to be able to execute that incident response. We've also pre-positioned federal personnel, subject matter experts for critical infrastructure, for debris, and others. Such things as meals, water, generators, infant toddler kits, tarps and cots, and various other commodities.
And even though the storm is weakening, Governor Kemp says it should not be taken for granted.
Most of the people across the state of Georgia will not feel the impact of the storm, but for those that were in the line of the storm, it is very hard hitting.
Now, state officials say that they won't mobilize until after the storm passes and it's safe for workers to be out and about in the affected areas. They say that could take 72 hours for services to be restored to those impacted. Live at the FEMA regional quarters, Bobeth Yates, 11 Alive News.